Hey everyone, I just got off an amazing client call and I had to share it with you because we got on the topic of respect and what it meant to be a good man and a good father. And we were on this topic because he's an entrepreneur, married, wants to have children. And during our conversation, he'd said something along the lines of, my kids have to respect me or they're going to respect me, or something similar to that. And this is where I step in because it is not up to us to demand respect. And this is going to come off as a very unpopular opinion, but we don't command respect just because we ask for it or we have a certain position or title or because we've done one thing right for someone. Respect is something that is earned by being a respectable man, a respectable human being. So if you're not being respected, you're either A, not around people who truly value you, or B, you're not being a respectable person. And both of those are in your control. And my job as a men's coach isn't to boost up the ego or to play along with whatever you want to hear. It's to challenge men to rise up to their potential. And no man has ever reached his potential demanding something that he does not deserve. So when we talk about rising up to our potential, being leaders, serving our communities and our people, we cannot at the same time demand respect because it's a contradiction of service. In order to be a true leader, we need to lead from the back with humility and doing humble acts, the acts that we don't want to do. I told my client, Jesus himself washed the feet of his disciples, and we don't want to do something like take out the trash because we think we're above it, because we think that's someone else's job. We don't want to do the dishes because we had a long day at work, or we don't want to rub our partner's back, or we don't want to admit our faults in an argument because we have an ego that says, I have to be right. I demand respect. I don't have to apologize first. We lead with our ego. We lead with a blown up head because we believe we deserve something we don't. And then we're surprised when things fall apart. We're surprised when we don't have the support that we want or need. We're surprised when we're alone. When all this time we push people away because we feel like we were better. A truly respectable man does not focus on the act of acquiring respect. And that this is a total contradiction to the coaching going on right now, because with like Andrew Tate and whoever the red pill guy is, rest in peace, they talk about finding someone who gives you respect, that you should demand respect from someone. And that's just simply not correct. Because, as I said before, a truly respectable man does not focus on the act of acquiring respect. And what I told my client instead was this: focus on being a good father, focus on being a good partner, learn how to be present for your children or for your partner, learn how to have healthy discussions, healthy arguments, learn how to lean on someone instead of doing everything by yourself, learn how to let someone lean on you, how to hold space, how to be a safe space for a woman, for your child. When we lead with ego, we put up a block between us and them. It suddenly becomes us versus them. And when we let that go, the idea that we have to be respected or we have to be right or we have to be the leader, we have to be the dominant one, we have to be the masculine one or the alpha one, when we let all of those labels go and we just focus on being a good man, that is when everything falls into place. That is when the masculinity takes hold. That is when the alpha comes in. That is when the feminine feels safe, because it's true leadership. It's true presence. It's true strength. Because you are not being commanded by fear that you're going to be disrespected, that you're going to be taken off a throne that you've created in your mind. When you can have fun, when you can love, when you can play, when you focus on doing more than the bare minimum, and make a commitment to yourself that every day you're going to improve and not settle for the work that you do for yourself. When you can be humble and you can wash the feet of those you love, and sometimes even those you don't, because that's the type of person you're committed to be. If you can learn the skill sets to become respectable, it comes automatically. And to be honest, we need fathers who are respectable. We need fathers who are present. We need men who are present. You are so important in this world. And we are seriously lacking. There are so many single family homes, so many single mothers out there struggling, and so many men out there struggling because the whole dynamic of masculine versus feminine, male versus female, the polarity that's out there, it gets distracting and it gets polarizing and it makes us feel like we're enemies. And what I'm saying to you is you don't have to focus on all of that. You just have to focus on being the best man that you can be. And by doing the things that make you feel good about yourself. And I can guarantee you, if you're just demanding respect or demanding love or demanding attention, whatever it is, but you're not doing the work, your soul will notice that. Your soul will notice that. And it will not let you feel fulfilled no matter how much respect you're demanding. You will not be peaceful. You would be riddled with anxiety, with guilt, with something restless. You will feel the need to do more. So I'm telling you now, learn the act of being humble. Learn what it takes to just be a good man, and you will feel so much peace within your soul that you will no longer have the need for respect because you will respect yourself so much more. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I love you. I appreciate you. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, night, whatever it is. Peace.